Hi everyone, how are y'all doing? It's Sharon here with Creating with Sharon. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Winnipeg. Just gonna get this video shared and we can get started. I got a super cute card for you to show you tonight. Really easy. I think it's easy. We'll see. I only made it once and that was for the sample. So I'm just hoping that it'll turn out a little bit different. Hey Danielle, thanks for joining me tonight. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna flip us all around. And hi Christina. And we'll get started here. Sorry about all that. Okay, so here's the card. Very simple. We're doing a technique called the Faux Tile technique. Gonna get this straight so we can see it. Okay, it's very simple. It looks very simple. Well, I hope it's very simple. So I have a card base, which is soft succulent, which is 5.5 by 8.5, fold and scored at 4 1/4. This is what my card is going to sit on. I have a piece of basic white cardstock, which is 4 by 5 1/4. I have a piece of the glimmer paper, real red and white glimmer paper, which is retiring. And then I have a piece of white cardstock, which is going to have my sentiment on it. So these guys are going to sit over here. Oh, oops, need to bring this guy back. I'm going to work with that. I have some inks. So I have soft succulent, evening evergreen, and real red. Are the colors that I'm going to be using tonight. And I'm going to be using the Merriest Moments stamp set. And I have like 3 stamps I'm going to use from that kit. And I'm also going to bring in, sorry about that, I'm going to move this out of the way, everything out of the way because I'm going to bring a big puppy in. I'm going to use my scoring tool. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to, I don't know if you can see on here, but see where these grooves are? They're like tiles. So I'm going to bring in my simple score, and I'm going to score, can you guys see that? Probably not. I'm going to score 2-inch square or 1-inch squares. So I'm going to use a wider end of my scoring tool, and I'm going to just score down. I'm going to try and make them as deep as I can without ruining or breaking the fibers right down in my paper. So every inch I'm going to do it at, all the way across, and then at 4 right here. And this is give you a 1/4 of an inch, so I'm going to do this one too. So again, I did it at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, and 5 inch. Now I've done it this way, going vertically. Now I'm going to take my paper and move over to the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do it at 1 inch all the way across. I want to make sure I can really see the score lines, because when I go to stamp my stamp, I want it to actually not stamp in the creases. So I'm just going to redo these guys again. I just want them nice and deep without breaking the paper. There we go. We have her. So let's cross our fingers and hope that this works. So what I'm going to do now is just going to randomly stamp the stamps onto this piece that I've scored. So I'm going to be using this stamp set from the Merriest Moments, also this one here, and I'm going to use the berries, and I'm going to use the Season's Greetings. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my soft succulent. Basically going to just ink up. I got ink everywhere now. Oh no. And I'm just going to just ink up, and I'm going to try and stamp onto where the creases are. Just like that. You can see I messed up there, but I'll fix that with something else. it's working very nicely. And just randomly stamp the stamp. Now you can use any stamp on this one, on this technique. And there. So I've done using this one here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this one here. Now I'm going to do this one in my evening evergreen. And I'm going to just basically start filling in some of the blanks. So there, there, and here, here, there. Try to get some in here. I think I'm just gonna try on the bottom here too. And maybe a piece there. It's kind of bald, so we'll just start filling in until I'm happy with what I've done. And I'm going to bring back this one here and then fill in some more of the spots. I'm doing up in the corner here, and we'll fill in right here, down here, and maybe a bit right there. There we go. And I'll bring back the fern one, and then just, there we go. Now I'm done with that one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my real red. I better put this away before I put my hand in it. My real red. This is really quite quick and easy card. Now I'm going to just take my berries and place them throughout the card, just to give it a little pop of red. Just there we go. So it looks like we're into our winter has started here in Winnipeg. It was snowing when we were out a little while ago. And I have a feeling it's going to stick around. And the red really pops on this card. So I'm just going to add a few more. I think that a little bit, well, I'm thinking this is going to where the sentiment's going to go, so I'm just going to maybe up there. Oh, some down here too, I'm thinking. Looks bare. Okay, so we've done that. Now, oops, I shouldn't put this away yet. I'm going to grab my sentiment. Move this out of the way. Grab my sentiment, and I'm going to stamp in the center of that because I'm going to trim it all back. And we'll get this. Basically put it right there. So there's my sentiment. And I'm going to bring my mini cutter in. And I'm going to cut it down to 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to bring my glimmer paper in. Oops, hard time with that one, which is at 5 1/4 right now, and I'm going to cut this at 1 inch. And this is going to be adhered right onto here, just like that. Now it's going to be a little longer, and because we're putting it onto glimmer paper, I want to make sure that it actually sticks. It's not, glimmer paper is not as porous as your cardstock. So grab a pair of scissors, and I'm just going to just cut leftovers here. So I just want to remind you that December the 1st is the last chance list from the July to December mini catalog. It goes live. It goes live at 12 o'clock Mountain Time, AM, the first thing in the morning. They have some really good deals happening, 50%, 60% off some really good, really nice dies. There's going to be some punches that are going to be on sale, plus the clearance rack is going to be updated. So I don't know if you guys remember, a couple months ago we had the pairing dies to go with some of the stamp sets that were in the catalog. Those are going to be available at a discounted price too. I don't know, I haven't seen what they're going to be discounted to, but the stamp sets are still current. But as like, they're only available for a month, and they will be on sale too. So it's a win-win for you guys. Yay! So I'll be posting a hostess code later on. Email will be going out tonight or tomorrow morning, and with all the details. So if you're on my mailing list, you're going to get it, and then I'll just post it all on all my Facebook pages with the hostess code. And if you order $60 or more, I need to find homes for some of my, I have a few, I have about 2, 4, 6, 7 of the caroling mice. So any order over $60 will receive one of these as a thank you from myself. So if you're, unfortunately you do have to live in Canada to do that. And I'm just going to just put this right there, and I'm going to dimension this onto, I like my dimensionals, and that was, I think, one of the quickest videos I've ever done. Short and sweet. So you guys all ready for Christmas? I haven't even started. Well, I lied. When we went on our trip down to the States, I picked up a few things for the boys at, what's that called? Cracker Barrel. Just love that store. And yeah, we bought some stuff for the boys. There's some really nice clothes in there too, and they were half decently priced. They weren't overly expensive, which I really liked. We had Christmas stuff already when we were down there, so got to look at some of that. And then I'm just going to put this on here. There we have it. Quick and easy card with a technique called flax tiling. So all we did, excuse me, is we got our scoring tool and just scored down 1 inch apart, and then flipped the cardstock and then scored at 1 inch that way too. And then we stamped over top of it. So this was not as sparse, or is more sparse than what this one is. I don't know which one I like better, this one or this one. Hard to say. And there's not much bling. There is some dimensionals, but not much bling, because if you know me, I love my bling, but not too much on that. But so which one do you like? Do you like the one on the left or the right? If you could comment, I would appreciate that. And I think that's the shortest video I've ever done on a Tuesday. Yeah, so I'm going to let you go. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you don't have a demonstrator and live in Canada, you place an order, you're automatically on my mailing list, so you will be getting one of the new catalogs. I just got mine today. I'm still going through it and picking and choosing what I'm going to purchase to show you guys. Quite exciting. I'm planning my classes and everything too. So I want to thanks again for joining me. I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful evening, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, see yas. Bye.